All right. Today we are going to talk about meal planning. Honestly, guys, it is the secret sauce to success within this program. If you could take away any habit in the course of these 21 days, it would be to figure out how to make and use meal plans. So let's get started because it's super simple and very effective. So we have our 21 Day Fix Eating book, and if you go to page 4, which if you guys don't have this yet because your box isn't in, I will put the steps to get your bracket in the comments below. So don't worry about it. You'll be totally fine. So if you go to page 4, it pretty much takes you to the Get It Started page where you're gonna calculate your calorie bracket. It takes 2 minutes, literally, not minutes, seconds, to do that. And then I'll have you guys go to page 19, where when you get to page 19, this is the calorie chart. Once you have your calories, then it tells you the number of containers, pretty much portions, of each food group that you will be eating over the course of the 21 days. So it's based upon a day. So for me, I'm in the 1200, so I'd have 3 servings of vegetables, 2 servings of fruit, 4 servings of protein, and so on. And so figuring that out, you have your calorie bracket you're choosing. Once you have this, you have the number of servings, the type of food for each day, and it might seem like going based upon a system of containers a little confusing for people, but honestly, as you go along, you will start to understand it, and it becomes very effective in setting yourself up. And after you keep going through this, you are going to hit a point where you understand the portion sizes and you're not going to need to keep going back to these containers. But until then, we're going to learn it this way. So there are 2 things you can do from this page. Now we're going to focus on meal planning. If you are super organized and just like mapping things out on your own and creative in that sense, by all means, go ahead and create your own meal plan. Take your different servings and structure it out so that you hit all of them during the day. But if you're anything like me, I've looked through a bunch of other people's and kind of grabbed from them. So you literally can go on Google, Pinterest, Google Images, and type in 21 Day Fix meal plans with your calorie bracket, and a ton will show up. People share them all the time, and you can find 2 or 3 and kind of mix them together and get a feel for what you want for the first week or so. And from there, if you want to decide to create your own after, that's totally fine. If you want to keep taking from other people's, people put great ideas out there, and why not use them? So mixing them together is a great way to find what you like. This isn't some diet that you are strict to. You can decide what you eat, what you want, and how you're going to pretty much cook it, just in a clean way. So beyond that, I will post the formulas below. And if you still don't have your thing, just send me, drop your email below or send me an email and tell me, and I can get you the list of all the food charts so that you know. And I also will post below a grocery list, a simplified one of all the different lists in here that's just put into one document, so that when you guys are sitting down to do this, if you happen to print it out, you can be like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna need this from the grocery store and this kind of thing, to make it easier rather than constantly having to flip through this book. But looking in this book, there are tons of recipes. You can use them, and they actually taste great. Like, you're just eating real food. I like to think about this as like a bike on training wheels. Like, you have that momentum getting you going. It's super simple. There is no quick fix to things. And but putting these things together, using your containers, using your meal plans, following your workouts, over time, this becomes a habit where you don't have to use those containers. You can envision your own portions. You can start to think cleaner without having to really think. It becomes this second nature. And so I really recommend in this first round, even for some of you that have done this before, really focus on sticking to the rules and what they lay out in terms of the 21 days to get your best maximum results, so that you can see it and feel the difference. to me, it's not about losing all the weight, but it's about feeling that confidence. And I hope that all of you going through this, you feel that confidence and you feel stronger, because you will get stronger. You will get stronger. I can guarantee you that, if you show up though. So beyond that, this stuff is put here for you to follow, and you guys are going to do a great job. Talk to me if you have any questions and want any help with doing meal plans and setting things up, and if you have any allergies or stuff like that, or like staying away from gluten. Like, it's pretty much laid out of what you will eat, and you can pick this stuff based upon your needs. So in all of this, just remember that it's a progress. It's not about perfection. Over time, you will get where you want to go. And even if you get knocked down a few times, still get up, because you're going to keep moving. So with all of this, ask anything you need, and I'm here for you all this weekend. Really, let's take time to figure out your groceries and get geared up for this start date on Monday. So you guys are going to do great, and I am here. Bye, girls.